What's up? This is Matt Corman, and this is a journal entry. For those who don't know, I'm a rapper. I'm an independent rapper. And I've been on tour for the last 2 months. Toured around the whole United States. We started in Tucson, Arizona. Made a big loop from California up to Washington, Montana, Salt Lake, Denver, Chicago. Even went through Canada, East Coast, all the way down. So made a big circle. And this entire year, I have been on tour. So I toured this whole year, and done over 100 shows this year alone. Was honestly barely home, but I just wanted to take a second and talk to the camera and collect some thoughts. So that's what this video is for, if you want to watch it. I'm a little sick right now. I am currently in Santa Fe, New Mexico, where we had a show last night at this legendary venue, which is called Meow Wolf. It's an art exhibit. And it's super dope. It was one of the best shows of my life. It was so cool. I always wanted to play there. I remember going on YouTube and looking up live sets, live full concerts of people playing in Meow Wolf, and I was like, damn, it'd be so cool to have one day. And I got one filmed last night, so really excited about it. I'm a little sick right now, so forgive me. But before this year, my goal was to build a touring audience. I always idolized the rappers and artists that were able to tour all year long, and I thought that was the coolest shit. One of the reasons I started making music is I wanted to do live shows. I was like, damn, that looks like it's so much fun. And I had this little journal manifestation book, and I would always write in it when I was at my apartment in Miami, and I'd be like, I'm going to be playing 1,000 cap venues. I'm going to be touring all next year. I want to be touring all next year, and I am a touring artist, all that. And this year we definitely completed it. So I'm really proud of that. It's not an easy task at all. It's actually pretty difficult. We're cruising around in this minivan right here. And I'm staying at the Econo Lodge. And it's not super luxurious because this shit's expensive. Imagine being away for 2 months and every month you pay $150 for a hotel room. Sometimes you gotta get 2 of them for the crew. So $300 a night, and then gas, food, and I'm the boss of it all, so I'm paying, and people are relying on me, and they're taking their time and energy away from being home to come do this with me. So but I'm lucky I got a good team of guys, and we're able to work together to build something. But this was a good year, I'm excited to be here. I'm definitely a little worn down and exhausted. We have back-to-back shows pretty much leading up till Christmas right now, so I'm excited about going back home and going to sleep for a little bit. I guess the point of this entry was to just take a second and just be like, damn, we're actually doing what we set out to do. I'm actually doing what I said I was going to do. And I'm 29 years old, and I've had other jobs before. I was a server, I was a dishwasher, I worked at Enterprise Rent-A-Car, I've worked in Mo Crews, I've done a lot of shit. And the whole time I was doing those jobs, I always had this burning desire in me to do what I'm currently doing right now. And it definitely took me a long time to get there. This wasn't an overnight thing. I have been releasing music for years and years and years, a song a week for a multitude of years. And I think what I'm learning from that is everybody that I look at that is successful in their career path or whatever they did, anybody that's successful and has separated themselves, done something that's really unique and cool, always did it over a long period of time consistently for the most part. Even the guys when I was working at that staffing agency, one of the main things I learned when I got interviewed there and got the job, I remember the manager was like, hey, if you want to make real money here with the top dogs, it's going to take you a long time to build your book of business and build your relationships. And that's correct. And that kind of goes with anything. Hey, if you want to have a long music career, you're going to need to release music over a long period of time. It takes a while to generate real long-term fans. You have to build that connection with them. Hey, here's my music, here's my art, deliver them value, deliver them music videos, perform for them, make merchandise that's cool enough, and then build that trust with them, and then tell your story, which I'm trying to do right now. And it's not easy. I'm saying this because I hear I'm traveling around and I'm meeting all these people that want to chase their dreams and want to become a musician or just anything. Like I remember like last night I heard somebody say, hey, like I want to be a fitness influencer, and they were like, yeah, but I can't because like, you know, like I don't really want to post every day because I feel like that's oversaturating, but I know I have to. And I'm just like, I just told the girl, I'm like, yo, these are just like excuses in your head. They're just like thoughts. They don't matter. Like I put out so many songs that flop. I put out so many videos that flop. This video is just gonna probably flop. Whatever. The secret sauce to everything is just moving on to the next thing. It's dropping your song. Sorry, my voice is a little gone. It's dropping your song and then focusing on the next song, not even being hung up on that song. It's making that call and trying to get that yes, and getting denied a bunch of times, but you're gonna get that yes. It's showing up to work every day and washing the dishes every single day because you know one day your manager is gonna look at you and say, hey, we need somebody to serve tables. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened to me. So it's just something I noticed. Life is a long game. I feel like I'm doing my purpose right now. I feel like I am where I'm supposed to be. At times it gets lost on me and I feel like, damn, I'm not. And like, this is a lot. And some days I fantasize about going back to working a corporate job and managing a team and, you know, just being a guy that's like, you know, just crushing in a startup. Like I do fantasize about that. I know that sounds weird to some people, but I do. But at the end of the day, I know this is what I'm supposed to do. I know that this is God's plan for me. And so I'm going to continue to push forward. And I hope that, you know, if you're watching this right now, that you continue to watch my journey and maybe it offers some sort of inspiration or insight in how to go about yours as well. That's kind of what I hope for. Because it's never fun to just go on this journey alone, you know? Yeah, so that's really it. I just wanted to touch on those subjects right there. I know I don't usually do these videos, but people said they want me to bring them at the podcast, so I said, fuck it. We're about to leave right now, and I was like, you know what? I need to make a little journal entry. So this is it. 2025, I'm going to tell you my goals right now so that I can be held accountable. Well, in 2024, my goals were drop a song every week and tour all year, and we did that. Drop a song every week and tour all year, and I'm proud of that. 2025, here are my goals. My goals are to build this touring audience even bigger. Right now, I'm able to do 100, 200 cap rooms. By the end of 2025, I want to be doing my own 1,000 cap rooms. I know it's going to be really difficult, and I understand what it takes to do that. So I'm going to need, in order to obtain that result, I'm going to need to put out as much music as possible. So I'm going to continue to do a song every Friday. I'm going to do more music videos, just as I did in 2024. More music videos. And I'm going to do as many shows as possible, as many tours as possible. I already have a tour planned out for February. I want to do 2 headliners. I want to do my own headliner or like a co-headline with somebody else. And then I want to open for 2 bigger artists at least. And I want to go overseas. So in knowing that, I think I'm going to just get rid of my lease in Miami and just Airbnb and just live on the road because I'm never there anyway. So there's no real point to being there, you know? And yeah. Another thing I wanted to point out is when you're chasing your dreams and you're on your path, whatever you're doing, it's a lonely road. And you know, you probably heard people say that, but I now completely understand what it means because it's hard to talk to people that can relate to like even what I'm talking about right now. Like I'm like, oh, like I'm just gonna get rid of my lease and Airbnb and just live in hotels for a year because I'm just gonna go from tour to tour and have my own tours because in order to build a touring audience, you need to interact with concert goers. You know, not everybody that listens to music necessarily listens to my music. There are people that go to concerts. Some people don't even go to concerts. So in order to get concert ticket buyers, you need to go perform in front of them. So that's why I open for other artists. But yeah, it's a lonely road because it's hard to get people to relate. You know, some people are like, oh, that's crazy. Like I'm 29. People are like, oh man, like let's settle down. And I'm like, what? Settle down? Like I'm just going. You know what I mean? We got time. Like I could do this for another 5 years and I'll be 34 years old and I could just go do whatever I want after that. You know, there's enough money in this music game. Like I built myself enough where it's like, hey, I'm gonna be fine. And I have such a strong network from traveling around this country and doing business with a multitude of people in different walks of life and industries that, look, I could make a phone call and get a job somewhere if I ever needed to. That's how I look at it. So, but I've realized after talking to more and more people that like, people seem to be stuck in their role or whatever they're doing because they don't think about it in that manner. And you just lean on your network, you know? If you hate your job, you just make some fucking phone calls. You know what I mean? I'm sure everything will work out. But yeah, that's my goal. 2025, I want to be on tour all year and I want to have 2 headlines and open for some bigger artists. I want to go overseas. And I'm gonna drop a song every week. So hold me accountable. I'm not gonna set numbers goals because sometimes a lot of it's luck, to be honest with you. Like getting the big numbers is not easy. So yeah, but I mean, it'd be nice to be able to, you know, double everything up. Go to like 60 million streams a year. I think we did 25 million or 23 million this year. The year before that we did 35 million. So yeah. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. This is Frank.
What are you doing?
Just doing a journal entry.
You doing a what?
A journal entry.
For who?
For me.
Oh, nice. Do you want me to throw something in the journal?
Feel free. Yeah, it's a 10-minute mark now. I don't know who's watching. If you're still watching this, what's up?
You just reflecting?
Yeah, just talking about shit.
Where's this gonna go?
I don't know.
You don't know yet?
Yeah.
Well, it's been a great experience thus far. If Matt hasn't mentioned who I am, my name's Frank. I started music a little after Matt did. I took a hiatus for 4 years, and then Matt and I connected after those 4 years, and I went on his tour on the East Coast, and then after that finished, and 2 weeks later, he got the offer to do this. He invited me along. I said yes. I got injected directly back into the music industry. Matt and I released a record, did 30,000 streams in 3 days.
No big deal.
Things are looking good. Yeah, crazy time in our lives. We're about to be 30 years old, and we're pursuing something that most would probably call dumb.
I was just talking about that, yeah.
It's all love, though, baby.
Yeah. Anyways, if you're still watching this, I can tell you're a fucking dream chaser. You got this shit. Keep it fucking going. Obviously it gets hard. Obviously people don't understand it. But fuck it. That's what life's about, baby. Let's fucking go. Get me fired up. All right, time to go to the next show. I love you. Have a good day. Peace. Keep going.